Hello there. Today I am going to show you how I transfer in and out of my vehicle. Started, I'm a T12 incomplete paraplegic. I've been injured for 22. I was injured 22 years ago, and I've used 3 different methods to get in and out of my vehicle. Early on stages after my injury, I'm going to go through that stage, how I got my chair in and out, and then I moved as I got more strength in my legs and balance. I was able to walk a little bit, and I'll show you how I put my chair in around the back when I lift up my hatch. And then today with the minivan, how I get in and out. It's my preferred method because it's the safest way to do it. So the first way I'll show you here is the very first. This is how I was taught when I was in the Stan Cassidy Rehabilitation Center. This is how I was taught to enter my car, and I used this for probably about a year. So what I would do was I would move up to the vehicle at an angle. Okay, I take my side guards off, take all the loose moving parts off. I'm going to just pop them in here, in behind my seat. Now I'm on a bit of a hill, a slant, so I'm going to put my brakes on. So I don't want my chair to roll away. Okay, so I'm putting my brakes on. Now it's all about the angle. Okay, now this is a bit of a high of a hike. So you're really going to have to find a place to grab what's best for you. Some people may grab the steering wheel and transfer over. I always put my hand here and my hand on the base where I wanted to sit. So I would just transfer that way. Now I'm not going to use my legs. So this is all weight, arms up and over. Transfer that way. And sit on your hand. Okay, and then tuck your feet in. Always, if you have a steering wheel that you can move it up, shift your steering wheel in the upper position. Gives you more room for clearance in your legs. So there we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my arm rest up. If you have a towel or something to protect the interior of your car, I suggest you put your towel out and put it on your seat, because my old vehicle, when I was transferring this way, it got beat up a lot. So I was bringing the chair over my chest. It was hitting up the top. The grease was getting on the seat, whatnot. Anyway, okay. So from here, keep your brakes on. Take your cushion off. I put my cushion in behind. Now I'm gonna have to release my brakes. So that I am on a slope. You got to be careful. Whoops. No, not pretty tight. Got to be careful the chair doesn't get away from you. Now you can keep the one brake on and turn it around, but actually I'm going to take them both off. It'll just be easier that way. So I'll take them both off. So I turn the chair around this way and I lift it up. Now I have pretty good balance, so I'm going to put the chair up against the car door like that, so I can take off the right wheel. And there's a quick release button. The wheels will easily come off. So then I'll bring this, again, I'm going to put this in behind me where I can grab it, to get when I get back out. And then I'm going to put this wheel against my door here. Now this chair folds down. Yes, I have a quickie backrest on the tie light chair, so that's another video why. So now this is the tricky part here. To bring it across your body, you'd want to get before you do that, you want to get your seat, your backrest, as far back as you want. Now I'm going to put my chair back down here. So here I'm going to put my backrest down. You can tell I don't do this very often anymore, hey? So now I have the clearance to bring the chair in across and over into the passenger seat. Now I can grab this other wheel. I can bring it over. I can even sit it right in there if I like. You can even bring your other wheel up, sit it in there. There you go, ready to go. Now to get out, same thing, you want to get your seat rest back Give you lots of clearance here. So I'm going to take my wheels out first. Put them alongside of my van. Make sure they don't roll away on me. Again, I'm going to take just make sure the steering wheel is up high. It's adjustable. I'm going to put it as high as I can go. Put my seat back so I have all that clearance, so I won't mark anything up. I'm going to bring the chair across. Back out like this. So that's like that. Now my upholstery came off. I fixed my upholstery. There we go. So again, I'm going to lean the chair up against the car like that. And then I'm going to take a wheel. Now I do have directional tires on, so I got to be careful which tire I put on which side. So this one here is going to go on this side. So I'm going to shimmy out a little bit. There we go. Again, I'm going to grab something. I have some good balance, but not that good balance to go over. So I'm going to lean over, pop my wheel on that way. And then I have this other tire. I'm going to slide it on like that. Okay. So, oops, there we go. Now I gotta put my brakes back on. Don't forget to put your brakes on. And need my cushion. Just like that. And again, I'm going to put my back up just a tad bit. My legs out now. To transfer from the car seat to your chair, it's a bit of a drop here, so you got to be kind of careful. Some people grab the door and lower themselves down, but for me personally, I find that I'm putting my hand on this chair because I don't want that chair to get away on me. So when I transfer down, I know for sure that chair is not going to be going back behind me or off to the side or anything. I have a good firm hold of it, and I'm pushing it up against the sill of the van too, so it's not going to go anywhere. Just gently pivot, put my hand here, I plant to my hand, and I pivot down into the wheelchair. That's how you get out. It's been a long time since I did that. Wow. So now, that's what I used to do. Probably the first year of my injury. That's how I'd transfer and in and out of my old Jeep. So then when I started getting strength in my legs, and with the use of I have AFOs from the knees down, both feet, both legs. Instead of always bringing my chair across, I found that be inconvenient, and it was really making a mess of the vehicle because of the grease, the snow, and the sand, and the salt from wintertime. I started to put it in the back, the hatchback of the Jeep. But here in the van, so what I would do is to put it in the back, I'd have my forearm crutch, and this is it's really quick, easy. I just basically put a brake on, angle my chair, so if I am on a slope, I am like right now, and when I did get up, if my brake wasn't on, the chair would move into the van and not scoot down or hit me in the back of the legs and make me fall over. So I grab on something firm, have my forearm crutch like that, push up. Like that, take the brake off, somehow, there we go. Grab it. These chairs are really light. This chair here weighs. I always tip it backwards, so then it wouldn't. When I'm driving, it wouldn't rock back and forth. Like if I do it like this here, it'll go all over the place. So I just tip it backwards, and it's fine. Then I'll walk around. Always grabbing up top. My balance. If I had two crutches, I'd be fine walking across, but I only had the one, and I just used the top of the van to help guide me around. And again, just put your legs in, crutch. There you go. To get out, grab my crutch, have it in my right hand, and all I do is just pop myself up like this. Walk back around. Now it's a little tricky here with the hat. I just open it that way. Sometimes you gotta really take it slow, because if I come up too fast, it'll knock you back and you might lose your balance. So it just depends on your vehicle, how it reacts. Then I just take it, pop it out like this. You notice I'm always having a firm grip on something with one hand. When I'm grabbing the chair with the hand, I'm always having a firm grip on something on the van so I don't fall over. And then I put, whoops, and I put that right there. And so that's another way that I did for many years. And once in a while, and it started happening a little more frequent, was during the wintertime, especially when I'm walking around the van, my forearm crutch would hit a patch of ice and I would slip and I'd fall. And I did that, gosh, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And then I did it once actually last winter. And with the minivan now that I have, I'll show you how I avoid walking around like that in the wintertime where it's dangerous. So now all I do to get in the van, now I do it in the summertime, springtime too, but it's just a safer way to do it. So what I do now is basically, I open the door, I take out the passenger seat that's behind the driver's seat. I'm going to put this up here like that. It gives me lots of room. So I take out the passenger seat altogether, and gives me lots of room. And I can still put 2 seats in the back as well, so I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people and my wheelchair in the van. So this is what I do to get in now, and like I said, this is the most safest way for me to get in and out of my vehicle now. Pop myself up. I didn't even put my brakes on. I'm so used to do it. Set the chair like this. Door. I just kind of pivot, holding. Let myself down easy. I'm going to put the back a little bit there. There you go. Ready to go. To get out, it's pretty slick. It's just as easy. Pivot around. Grab the door for my balance. Push myself up. Open. Bring the chair out. Now I don't put my brakes on, but I'm holding on to the chair, so it's not going to go anywhere. I'll just let myself down into the chair. There we go. I think that's it, hey? Those are my 3 ways that I kind of progressed from way back up until this last one. And I think I use this one mostly now. It's convenience, it's quick, it's just a lot safer, because it's just a matter of time before you fall and you break something, and you can't have that, especially pair ice hockey season right now, hey? Okay, well, listen, if you have any questions, please let me know. Message me, please share. Maybe somebody can get some pointers out of this that can help them. Please subscribe. Okay, have a good one.